We're back at Fireside Winery here with the winemaker Zach Bott in Marengo, Iowa, about 25 miles west of Iowa City. We're tasting a brand new wine. It's a Le Crescent wine. I'm really excited to taste this one here. I was involved with Le Crescent early on. We did some trials with this, and there's a lot of characteristics in Le Crescent that kind of show up in Sauvignon Blanc. So I'm very excited to taste this one here. So why don't you talk us through what Le Crescent's all about and why you decided to put it in this sort of way?
Well, so Le Crescent is a wine a lot of people are very high on, or grape I should say, that a lot of people are very high on in the state. Has some great aroma characteristics especially. It grows really well here. It's a really open cluster, so it really helps us with management. We can do quite a little better job keeping disease out of it. We planted a little bit of Le Crescent about 6 years ago, and we have been unsuccessful making a good wine out of it in 2 of the last 3 years. We tried some different things, and I think we finally figured it out a little bit on the management side and a little bit on the winemaking side. We used some different yeasts, and actually we harvested a little earlier than a lot of people are. It does have high acidity like all of our grapes, and everybody has, or at least we were trying to mature that grape and get some of that acidity out of it, and I think that was a mistake. I think we just deal with the acidity. It's great, it's good for food, and it helps the wine balance a lot better. So we're pretty high on this one. This is the first Le Crescent we've done. It's strictly out of our vineyard. We don't have a lot of Le Crescent, but what we do, we made into this, and this turned out well enough. We're out looking for some Le Crescent to buy for next year, so we can kind of ramp up production a little bit.
That's great. And this is a grape that grows well in Iowa?
Yeah, yep. We're really high on the management side. It is a little difficult to harvest because the clusters are so loose, they have a tendency to fall off, but the clusters are broke apart so the humidity doesn't get inside of those clusters and cause disease as much as we see in some of the tighter clustered grapes. It's similar to like Frontenac, how those grapes the clusters aren't quite as tight, they're looser, so air gets through there and keeps disease out a little bit better.
Let's give it a taste.
All right.
First we want to take a sniff, of course. If it smells good, you taste it. That's really good. That's really good. Yeah.
So this one we didn't do dry. You know, we left about 2.5%, maybe 3%. I have to look at my notes, but yeah, just to cut the acidity. But we're happy with how we harvested them this year and how we took care of them. It's turned out well.
Really, a very pretty wine. It's got a great aroma. Amazing sweet. I mean, it's got a little sweetness, balanced with the tartness. This wine would be perfect just to sip on the patio. I would drink this with any Italian dish. I would drink it with pork. We're in Iowa. This thing ought to be on every table in Iowa. This is delicious. This is a brand new Le Crescent from Fireside Winery. Cheers.